Well, hello, Libras, and happy birthday to you. I hope that all of your birthday wishes are coming true. Thank you so much for taking time out to tune in to your October 1st through the 16th, 2018 General Energy Tarot reading. No, Lucy, you can't come in. As you guys know, general energy means it will not resonate with everyone every time, but I do ask my guides to please provide helpful information for everyone who does check out this video. And remember, this is for a 2-week period, so I do recommend that you watch this video at least a week into the month here. And of course, for a personal, super, just your energy private reading, please email me to set an appointment. I don't want to know, nor do I need to know that you're a Libra. I don't need to know your birthday, anything like that. This is a psychic energy tarot reading. All right, guys. Woohoo! Halloween, October is the month of the ghosties. Oh, I know. I'm silly. It's part of my charm. Super excited about the Halloween. It's the most wonderful time of the year, after all. Hey guys, thank you so much for your subscriptions. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to click subscribe. If you'd like to know when a new video has been uploaded or I'm going to go live, click that notification bell next to the subscribe button. And guys, follow me on Instagram. All right, I try to post fun things about the signs over there, plus, other fun stuff. But all right, and my new podcast, The Skeptic and the Psychic, will be airing October 7th on Spreaker. Libras, Libras, Libras. Now remember, your relationship information will be at the end. Libras, Libras, Libras. October 1st through the 16th, Libras. Whoa. Okay, we're going to go with the card that fell up. Libras. Whoa. Sorry, these cards are slippery. I tend to only bust them out around this time of the year. So, October 1st through the 16th. Whoa-wee. Libra, why are you being difficult? Okay, once or twice maybe, but this is like ongoing here. What is up with you? Elvira's going to hang out with us while we do our reading. The High Lady of Love and Compassion. Reverence, kindness, and consideration. It feels like you need that right now. I mean, it's your birthday. Everyone should be nice to you during your birthday month or your birthday week. I don't know what you've got to, if you're still birthday, if you're up to birthday week or up to birthday month. We just skipped the 2 weeks birthday span and went straight to birthday month. So let me see what you're rooted in. The Knight of Pistols. Okay. As things are, it does feel changing around you. You know, Libras, you're good with change. You can handle change. You're an air sign. You're okay with that swift, quick change. This feels like you're in your element here. This, you know, you guys are very kind and caring and considerate. The dog is literally outside growling because she wants in. But she's got this big old cone on her head because she had to have her eye removed. And I don't want her to rip everything down in the middle of the reading. So she has to stay out in the hall. So, Libras, you guys are very kind and considerate of others. You are the high lady of love and compassion. This is the thing, as changes are happening quick for you and you're good with that and you can embrace that, that doesn't mean that everybody else around you is able to do that as well. You know, it's like you've decided, I'm going to make this change, I'm going to make this happen. I think this is what's right for me, what's good for me. But have you been, you know, compassionate about those that it's affecting? Have you thought about what this means to them, how they are going to view it, which we'll see here? But it's like, well, do they feel as though you're cutting them out of your life? Do they feel like they're being neglected? Do they feel like they're not important to you anymore because you want these changes that aren't going to be including them? So showing love and compassion to those that you're leaving, you know, that's fine that you're leaving, but letting them know, hey, you know, it's like that one-on-one. You are important to me. I want you to continue to be in my life. Lucy's probably going to do that the whole time. I left the TV on for her. I don't know what she's griping about. It's just, and this is the thing, Libra, I know you really care what other people think about you. So if you haven't stopped to consider what this is doing to them, I feel like it's going to bite you in the butt and make you feel really bad later. I mean, with the Knight here, this is unpredictable, all right? An unpredictable force. And unpredictability is not something everyone can take or handle, or perhaps you've been unclear. Perhaps people are seeing you as unpredictable, all right? So crowning you, what are you growing up into? What is this situation you're moving up into? It looks like you're wanting to establish this new situation, because, you know, general energy, I like to use the word situation here. It's like you're wanting to establish this new situation, this new well-being. But your unpredictable nature is what has led you to wanting this new desire for change. And this is the thing, you guys. Consideration, consideration, consideration. Libras, you're an air sign. No judgment, but I just don't feel as though that air signs always plan things out as well as, say, an earth sign would. Okay? That you're just like, all right, this looks like fun, let's do this instead. And this at a whim can leave others feeling confused and lost and wondering, you know, what the fuck happened here? What's the change? What's the change? And although, I mean, I do like seeing the Queen up here, because this is about you wanting to use your creativity to develop this new situation, develop this new project, this new plan. And I don't feel like you're doing this. There's no malice here at all. With love and compassion, with the High Lady here, this is about you wanting to make things better for you. And this is the thing, is I feel like you do have support from everyone around you, but they're just not perhaps providing you support because they're confused at why you've decided to make these swift and abrupt changes that have hurt them. And so because you're Libra, I wouldn't go into detail about this for anybody else, but because you're Libra, I feel like you need to remind those around you that this is about your growth. And it's not about just putting a post on your Twitter, okay? It's about making those individual calls or texts, messages to let people know that you love and support them and you want them to love and support you and all of that. Because I do feel like, that'll happen to you. So with the Seven of Pistols and the Knight of Reels, wow, lots of earth, air, earth, air here. It's like, waving around, and you're looking for you're the seed floating around, being whipped around, but you're looking for that perfect place to land, that perfect place to plant yourself, to grow. You're looking for the most nourishing soil and the best sunlight with the perfect amount of shade. And you're just really, really searching for this, wanting it, longing for it, just kind of, needing that growth. So it does look like you did put in some strategy here. So that's good. I'm glad to see that you did put some strategy in towards what you're developing. Again, I just have this overwhelming feeling like there's people standing out in the cold. I'm literally seeing people standing outside of a window with blankets around them, shivering, looking in at somebody who's working hard. And it's not that they're ignoring the people, it's just that they're not even seeing them, they're not even noticing them. So while you're in there planning on what's good for you, and and this is the thing, is it's okay to do what's best for you. Just make sure you're not going over the line into selfishness. All right, so please, please, please watch out for that, because I know you will regret it, Libras. And you'll be sorry. You will feel sorry, and you'll internalize it. You'll put that in your shadow, and it's just going to weigh you down in the future, when you could take care of it now, address it now. It just, with the Seven of Pistols here, I just feel like you were very secretive. This is about being secretive about your plans. Secretive about your plans. And again, I go back to the fact that I know you are going to bear the weight of this later, Libra. All right. Some of you may choose to ignore it and say, well, because I did see, the window thing. Well, that's their problem. They're just mad at me. But deep down in, you're going to know, and you're going to know that and it's going to weigh you down. So it feels like, you might have been a little deceitful about these plans, about your changes here. You might have been a little too fast to make them. It feels like it was too fast. All right, so possible outcome. Well, we do like to see the, an earth sign here, but it just feels like that your changes, oh, yes. It feels like these changes that you've made are being viewed. Yes, Three of Reels. So it feels like there's a lot of distance, whatever the situation is that you've wanted to change, and you wanted to make it better for yourself, but you've just went so swift and quick. Other people are feeling burned by you. I'm seeing like something on singeing, like it's on fire a little bit. They feel burned. They feel singed by you. They're very by your actions. They feel very, what the hell? We put in this time and creativity to this. We wanted to, we have the Hermit here. So for any Libras that are Virgo cusp, that'll be interesting to see what that reading comes out as. But it's like we've put all this hard work into this situation here, and we feel like we feel like we've lost something. And now you're going to be feeling that. You're going to be feeling this lack of support. You're wanting this change. You're wanting this new adventure, this new growth, this new whatever it is. But it just feels like you're not really going to have the support that you've had in the past because of how you chose to take this change here, how you went about this change here. It feels like there's some bridges to mend here. There's some bridges to mend if you want to yeah, I kept telling you you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. Yeah. Oh man. I know you guys are gonna feel so bad. Because I don't think that you saw the whole picture here of how it was affecting everybody. Um, the Four of Cups is a card about selfishness. Okay, it can very well mean selfishness. You were discontented and you wanted to find content, and so you wanted to make all these quick, fast. I mean, that's what you're rooted in, is these super quick, forceful changes. And it feels like you use too much force here. And I mean, with a 3 being reversed, I don't care which 3 it is, the 3 being reversed is telling me that there's a group of people here in this situation with you that just they feel like they're turned upside down. They don't know why you've done what you've done. They just feel like things weren't planned correct, and that you went in your own little path here. You weren't communicating, you weren't talking, you were just holding it in. This baseball bat is really standing out to me, saying blindsided, like they feel like were blindsided, hit out of nowhere with this news of this change. So I don't know what all this means, obviously, because it's general energy, it's general reading. You'll have to tell me. You're welcome to tell me if you want to set up an appointment to talk more about this. We can do that for you. Let me just say, is like I'm seeing. So now I've received a better image of like the singed. It was a rope, and then I saw the bigger picture, and it's one of 2 ropes of a rope bridge, and it's a handle, but the other handle's still there. The railing for the footpath is still there. It's like this bridge is not completely burned. It's not completely destroyed or dismantled. There's still a chance to fix this. You won't be able to repair it without some work. You'd have to put the work in. Like I said, it's not about just putting something on Twitter. It's about, because posts get lost in a sea of posts and posts and posts. If you're following 500 people, there are chances of them seeing your one tweet or post is pretty slim. Okay? So it's about reaching out to them and mending this bridge, fixing this, and just getting things to be better for you. I do feel like you'll know what to do. I don't have to explain that to you, because you know how to use love and compassion. You know how to express your kindness, express your appreciation. You can now stop and look out the window and notice that, hey, there's people that feel like you've put them out in the cold, and that you can welcome them back inside and warm them up. And no, they might not be staying, but you don't have to let them feel like they aren't appreciated, and therefore they can help give you the support that it does feel like you feel like you're lacking, and that you will be feel like you're lacking here into this. Um, Again, I don't think you guys did this to be selfish. I just feel like it kind of turned out that way. Alrighty. Relationships. So relationships aren't just about romance. They can be between you and your parent, you and a child, you and a coworker, you and your sibling, friends, whatever. It's whatever relationship is that energy really needs to be focused on the most with right now. Okay. Let's see. I really want to give these a good shuffle. I feel like they were all facing the same way, and that they need to be loosey-goosey. Holy cow. Again, Libra? Just spitting the cards out everywhere. Libra relationships. Be supportive. Well, we just discussed this. Making a genuine effort to show you care. So the situation that we were talking about, the relationships within that situation, it is about you being supportive. But being supportive in all relationships is something that that, you know, it does feel as though that Libra is, I mean, you guys are good at more. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. I don't like, obviously, seeing the Nine of Cups. Everybody knows you don't want to see the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay? Definite discontentment here around relationships for you. It's just time to fix this. It's time to reach out. It's time to talk. It's time to try and get things to be fixed here. I mean, you're in this bad situation here with the Six of Swords reversed that you're not getting away from. You're in this bad situation here. And the only way for you to get out of this in your relationship or ships, as we did see the Three of Cups before, Three of Reels, which is Pentacles reversed. I feel like you got to openly communicate here. This is your thing. It's all heads. So if everyone's just thinking, you know, you can't wait for them to reach out to you. You're the one that made the changes. So you need to reach out to them and make sure that, and let them know that you still support them and you hope that they will still support you. I'm still here for you. I'm still here for you. I didn't want these changes to create this situation or make you feel this way. It just feels like it's worse than you think. It's worse than you think. It's worse than you think. I keep hearing that. It's worse than you think. It's worse than you think. So please, please get up, get moving, get going, get focused on the possibilities of strengthening yourself by supporting others. Whoever this is, they are really needing you to help them. They feel like they're stuck. They feel like your relationship is stuck. Your relationship isn't going anywhere. They're not getting fulfillment out of this. They have this desire for this change. They have this desire to know what really happened here. Why did this happen the way that it happened? And it just feels like there needs to be clear communication, because there isn't. I'm seeing that people feel as though, like I saw a sword, obviously swords, go across the throat, and I'm being told that that means they feel like communication's been cut off. It doesn't feel like death. It just feels like they feel as though you've completely cut off communication. You weren't being open and honest with them. They feel betrayed. They feel hurt, whoever this is. So please, oh my goodness gracious, Libras, 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 you need to contact them. Call. I feel like text for some of you, but call for others of you. You really need to clearly communicate here. I don't know if you're just choosing not to see that there's people hurt and that there's pain here, or if you really don't know because you've been so focused on what you've been doing. But they feel as though that you're just choosing to cut them out. You're choosing not to communicate to them. You're choosing not to talk. So Libras, please open your channels of communication up. It does feel like whoever this is, they are worried about you, why you haven't been talking to them, why you haven't been speaking to them. So again, it's time to make a genuine effort to show you care. Make a genuine effort to show your care. Libras, I know you guys are going to feel bad about this. I know you guys are going to feel sorry about this. If it's not clearly communicated and taken care of now, the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be. So please stop keeping this to yourself. Stop keeping this stuck in your mind. About the conversation in your mind, and open the doors to conversation, to repairs of this issue. And I do wish you the best of luck, Libras. Okay, if they haven't popped up already, you guys, there will be links to other videos. Show me some love with some thumbs up on this video.